Hi, I'm Dr. Andrew Kerr, and I'm the manager of the Dale Etheridge Planetarium at the College of Southern Nevada on the North Las Vegas campus. Welcome to the October 6th edition of the Las Vegas Weekly Night Sky. In these videos, we want to let you know what you can look for in the nighttime sky out there. The full moon is tonight at 8:47 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time. The exact time isn't really all that important, but I'll mention it anyway. Tonight's full moon has many different names, including the harvest moon, corn ripe moon, falling leaves moon, and so on. It is pretty obvious from the names what time of year we're in, and in many cases those full moon names do tell you a bit about what is going on in nature at the time. This and the next two full moons are so-called supermoons, which is a fairly recent term that tells us just that the particular full moon is a bit closer to us than on average. The moon goes around the Earth in an elliptical orbit, so sometimes it is closer to Earth and sometimes a bit farther away. There may be perfectly circular orbits somewhere out there in the universe, but elliptical in general is the best way to describe an orbit. Even a perfectly circular orbit is still technically an ellipse, just under a special circumstance. Unfortunately, the term supermoon is really just a clickbait term for the social media age. It has a small bit of significance, but nothing terribly exciting. Saturn is moving higher and higher into the southeastern sky, making it easier to see. The lower an astronomical object is to the horizon, the more atmosphere you have to look through to see it. The best time to look at objects is when they are at their highest point in the sky. For the average observer, this difference isn't that great, but for scientific observations, it can make a huge difference. Saturn is still the only early evening planet right now, except for Neptune, so make sure you look up if you are outside in the evening this week. Speaking of Neptune, it is following Saturn through the sky right now. You definitely cannot see it without a telescope. In very dark skies, you might be able to see a blue dot in binoculars. Right now, Neptune is about 30 times farther from the Sun than the Earth is. The distance from the Sun to Earth is called an astronomical unit, usually abbreviated as an AU. Both Neptune and Uranus are now often referred to as ice giants, but they are still similar to Jupiter and Saturn as gas giants as well. The main difference is in the temperatures, and that could lead to some differing states of the chemical makeup. Just before sunrise, you can still catch Venus low in the eastern sky and Jupiter up higher in the east. They are starting to separate more now, so Jupiter is actually too high in the sky to be seen in this image. I'd like to take a moment right now to thank everyone who came out for International Observe the Moon Night on October 4th here at the planetarium. With the help of the Las Vegas Astronomical Society and our planetarium volunteers, we had a great evening, and we hope you had a great evening too. Join us again next week for some new weekly sky highlights. I look forward to seeing you at the planetarium.